That cinch isn't tight enough. She's really insistent on moving her feet there, so I'm going to drive her now. I'm going to drive her, make her move her feet. Make her move her feet. And move them, keep them moving, keep them moving. You want to move your feet a lot. And then we'll stop. And we'll go back and we'll just flex. Good. And we'll flex. Good. You want to move your feet, be silly? Well, make you move your feet. Move them, really move them. Get them away. Get those feet away. Get those feet away. Drive, drive, drive. Get your feet away from me. Good. So we know, she knows at this point what I'm asking of her. So I'm not going to be overly friendly with her when she's doing something silly. Move your feet. She was insistent on moving her feet there. I picked up lateral flexion and she kept moving her feet. So I'll drive those feet away. Make her move them, make her move them. Give her a chance to rest. Come back here and ask her to flex. Good. Good. And make her move her feet. She wanted to move her feet, make her move her feet. Drive them, drive them. Move them harder, move them faster. This is the good deal. This is the good deal. Drive them, drive them, drive them. You want to move them? Really move them. Get them away, get them away. Now rest. There's no energy. There's no energy here. Good. Yep, drive them. Get away. Get them away. Don't step on me. Stay out of my space. Get your feet away. Move them away. Good. 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 So we've really shortened up the mounting process now. I'm not giving her a whole lot of warning that I'm coming. I'm just going to keep flexing her laterally here. She wants to move her feet. Shut her down, shut her down, shut her down, shut her down. Keep shutting her down. Just needs to learn to stand and relax. Stand and relax. So as we're getting further along in our rides, this is ride number 8. She's getting a lot more confident and balanced. So she's getting more confident with carrying the weight, getting more confident with where she needs to put her feet. And so what that's making her do is she's getting a lot more confident with wanting to move. And wanting to move by herself without me asking her to move. So this is where I need to really start working on this sort of stuff to slow her down and make her wait for me. So I haven't asked her to move her feet once yet. She's sticking her nose out a little bit there when I ask her to flex. I'm just going to bump on her nose when she does that. I'm going to hold on it till she's soft and she's waiting for me. And then we'll let it go. I'll go the other side. Bump if she gets a little bit lazy, and I'll hold it there. Make her stay there and wait for me. Yeah, good. Now we can stand and relax. Now she's feeling a little bit more, a little bit more like she's willing to stand and relax. You can sort of feel the body relax underneath you. And give her a good scratch there. Give her a chance to rest and think about things and just figure out what the good deal is, you know. We're going to do a whole lot of moving. She needs to figure out that the good deal is standing here and relaxing and not moving. That's the really good deal. And that's where we get a horse that's nice and soft and safe. Cool about going out on the trail. They're not going to get sort of jig-joggy and pull on you and spin and bolt and carry on. They're going to wait for you. And that's what we're trying to make her into. It's what her owner wants. You know, she doesn't want like a high performance twitchy sort of a horse. She wants something she can get on and enjoy and, you know, take out on the trail and not have to stress too much. And that's what we're trying to make this young girl into. And she does have a pretty good mind. She's got a bit of a sparky streak there where she'll get herself up, but as we can see, like, she's come down real quick. She's relaxing real quick. Now she's wanting to walk off by herself. I'll shut her down. Didn't ask for that. So I'll flex her a bit more. We'll just stand here and we'll do some lateral flexion because we're encouraging her to stand and relax. Haven't asked for her to move her feet yet. She gets a bit lazy, which she tends to do. She'll stick her nose out a little bit. I'll bump on that. Just encourage her to be a bit softer. That's good. Bump, bump. She got a little bit lazy there. I'll bump on her. She knows better. So I'm going to get really insistent with that. I'm not going to be overly forgiving if she's wanting to stick her nose out and resist, because she knows better. We've worked through this. But she's still a baby and she's still learning, but there needs to come a point where she needs to stop saying, I'm not sure, and start saying, yes sir, I know what you want there, yes sir. That's much better. That's much better. That's beautiful and soft. Good kid. We'll have a little scratch there, and then we'll squeeze her into a walk. Let's go for a walk, kid. So just doing a bit of a cruise here at first. So I just wanted to walk around and use the whole round yard. I don't want her to be sticky and sort of hanging out in one spot looking to stop. I don't mind if she turns across the middle here. She breaks to a trot without me asking. I'll shut her down and squeeze her on again. So she's using the whole round yard. As she was a few days ago, she was really stuck by that back gate. But now she's using the whole round yard, even though now and then she might cut across the middle. But that's all right, as long as she's walking nice and relaxed. Picked up the trot without me asking. I'll shut her down and I'll squeeze her back to a walk. And we'll go through this stuff a little bit. You know, she's still learning. At first, the first few rides, you know, she didn't want to. It was a struggle to get her into a walk. Then it was a struggle to get her to trot. Now she's getting more confident with carrying the weight and getting more confident with her balance and where she's putting her feet, and she's wanting to go somewhere. But she just needs to wait on me. I haven't asked for that trot yet. So she breaks to a trot, I'll shut her down. I'm just waiting for her maybe to do a couple of laps at a nice relaxed walk before I ask for a trot. Even if she comes across the middle here, I'll still count that. I don't mind that. So we're just doing a cruising lesson at the moment. I'm not asking her to go anywhere in particular. As long as she's not getting stuck in one spot, I'm not going to direct her at all. We'll just keep letting her walk around here. She's quite good with this. She's broke to a trot a couple of times, but overall she's pretty good. She's feeling like she wants to break. There she breaks. So I was just thinking I'd ask for a trot. And maybe she felt that. You know, she is a very, very sensitive, feely type. She might have felt that energy coming up in me, thinking, oh, it's about time to ask for a trot. But she over anticipated a little bit, so we'll ask for her to walk a little more here. Alrighty, now we'll ask for a trot. Good. She's getting nice and confident and relaxed with this trot now. She wanted to break to a canter there. That's alright, she thought better of it. Just wanted to stop her feet there. Squeeze her back into that trot. Shut her down when she wants to break to canter. I didn't ask for that. So we're just cruising here, cruising. She's speeding up a little bit. Don't mind that too much. I want her to feel like she can move out. I don't want her to feel like she's bound up. I just don't want her to break stride. Wait for her to make the mistake. No, she keeps that trot going. That's good. That's good. I'll shut her down there with a one rein stop. Hind quarter yield. Good. What I'm going to start doing now, I didn't do it that time, but what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start using that verbal cue to woo. And I'll sit down, then give the verbal cue, then the one rein stop. So she'll get to understand pretty quick that sitting down, when I take my legs off and sit down, that means stop your feet. So I asked for that trot there. She wanted to check out that other horse that's come up for a bit of a gander. So I just put her under some extra pressure, get her trotting. So taking her attention off me is not a good idea. He's travelling pretty nice here. I'm happy with this. We're just thinking about stopping there. I just remind her to keep going. Give her a little squeeze there. When she's sort of like her attention's wandering, give her a little squeeze, remind her to keep her attention on me. And woo, woo. Oh, good. She took that pretty well, actually. She responded to that seat before I done the one rein stop. That's good. Very happy with that. So we'll just let her sit here and relax for a sec. Good kid. Good kid. I'm doing a lot of this reaching back, patting her ass. Swing my arms out, slap my legs. That's that. Gives her a little bit of something to think about. She wants to move her feet. Hind quarter yield, shut her down. Hind quarter yield, shut her down. Stop your feet, stop your feet. Stop your feet. Stop your feet. Good. I'll do some lateral flexion there. Now she's stopped her feet. Get her soft, get her listening. And I'll go back to doing what I was doing there. She wants to move her feet again. I'll bump on her. She wanted to resist that, stick her nose out. I'll bump on that. Discourage her from sticking her nose out. That's good. Shut her down. She wants to move her feet. Shut her down. Shut her down. Haven't asked you to move your feet, kid. Now this is a little lesson she needs to learn. Not every movement, not every sound means she needs to move. Same as we've done in our groundwork. She needs to get used to that under saddle. She's getting a little bit anxious here, wanting to move her feet, move her feet. Hold on to her, hold on to her. She's hanging on that rein. There, good. 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 Now we're standing and relaxing. I'll give her a scratch. Give her a good scratch. Pat her ass. Now I'll swing that hand up. Tap my leg. Good. Flex her. Good. Flex her. Keep flexing her both ways. Don't want her moving her feet. I've not asked her to move her feet. So we'll flex and flex and flex. Get off that rein. I'll hold that till she gets off it. And she stops her feet. Good. Good. Give her a scratch there. Let her stand and relax. Smack her bum. Pat my legs. Good. Good. Much better. Flex her. Alright, we'll go for a walk. Because she's turning back to the gate there, I'm going to squeeze her up into a trot. And I want to go around to the right, so I'll turn her to the right there. Good. She's going back to that gate where the other horse is. She's wanting to find comfort there. No, there's nothing there for you. That's better, well done. She's wanting to turn around there. I'll turn her all the way around and we'll keep squeezing her on. Turn her all the way around, keep squeezing her on. Yeah, she's wanting to go back to the gate back there. That's alright, go back there, it's not going to change anything. We're still working. So I was trying to give her a better deal, that's alright. She's wanting to get a little bit humpy there. Just push her back on into that trot. Shut down that canter. Trot her off again. Turn it to the right. So I wanted to get used to going both ways. She'll get the idea here eventually that there's no one place that's better than the other to be. When she stretches out to use the whole round yard, then we'll give her a rest. Oh, I didn't ask you to go left, keep going right. When she wants to pick a different direction, I'm going to correct her and keep her going the way I want her to go. She needs to learn to do that. As she wanted to go left again, correct her, ask her to go right. We'll keep working here until she uses that part of the round yard she seems to be avoiding. And then I'll give her a stop there. She wanted to stop her feet, squeeze her back into that trot. She wanted to go left, turn her right. There's no one place here that's any better than the other. You need to just stop thinking about getting to a spot, kid, and start just thinking about doing the job I want you to do. She cuts off that corner again. Then she wants to go left. We'll go back to the right. So this part of the round yard, kid, is nothing but work, isn't it? So you'll go around to the other part pretty soon. Because this isn't much fun, is it? Hey? Well, it's fun for me. It's a nice ride. But we're under a lot of pressure here. We're working. Working pretty hard, eh? You might want to keep going and check out that other part of the round yard. That might be where the stop is. What do you think? Nope, not going left. Keep going right. Not going left. You got to keep going right. It's not up there. You're not going left, keep going right. You're just going to keep working on this, and I'm going to keep her trotting until she stops cutting off the round yard there. One of these days you'll try and figure out that this isn't a good spot to be. I'll keep turning you back there. You got to find the way there that I want you to go. You can't just do your own thing all the time. And woo, good, good. So the first few steps she took 2 steps past the line she'd been cutting off, and that's where I give her a quit. She wants to move her feet, I'll just flex her there, shut her down. Good, 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 good. So we just stand here for a minute, let her relax. Flex her a few times. Oh, that's nice and soft. I really like that. She really is a soft and feely sort of horse. She's full of her own ideas, which is not the worst thing, you know. She's going to be she is proven to be very trainable. She's picking things up pretty quickly. But she is one that I think, if allowed to get away with doing the wrong thing, she's going to really push that. She's going to be one that's going to be very opinionated, going to have her own ideas about what she wants to do. All right, kid, let's get moving. We'll see about that canter, eh? What do you think? I reckon we're about ready. Good. He's wanting to get a bit humpy there. Good, good, good. Got a couple of strides there. We'll let her have a little bit of a rest at that. Let her think about that. Let her get some wind back here. All right. Squeeze her into that trot. Good. Good. Got on the wrong lead there, but that's okay. I just wanted to give me a nice smooth canter for... Good, 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 good. And woo, and woo, and woo. Good, good kid, well done. Let her stop there and get some air. That was a really nice effort there. We've got to do everything both ways, so we're going to go back the other way and see if we can do the same again. Alright, kid. So you want to go off to the right there. I'm going to turn her back to the left, turn her back to the left, turn her back to the left. I'm going to keep turning her back to the left because she's insistent on pulling to the right. There. She's insistent on pulling to the right, so I'm going to keep circling to the left here. Get off that rein, get off that rein, feet follow your nose. That's better. Good. Now we'll go to the right. Good. She's wanting to circle hard there. I'm going to block her from doing that. Good. Nearly. I mustn't want you to stop just yet. Good. And woo. And woo. Good. Good. So I'm just using the tail of that split rein there. I'm just twirling it, sort of off from her shoulder, just in her eye line. I'm not spanking her with it yet. I'm trying to keep that in reserve for if I really need it. Let her get a little bit of wind back here. All right. Squeeze, nice and responsive there into that walk. Really nice and responsive into that trot. Really happy with that. Really nice. Now, really took up that canter. The first stride there, she took up nice and dropped it. Nice. just wanted to do a full lap there. And woo, and woo. Good, good. And she's staying real nice and soft there, like she's been under a bit of stress there. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, she wanted to jump around a bit and brace up there when I'm flexing her. But she's flexing real nice there. I'm going to pick up on 2 reins there and ask for a vertical flexion. She's going to get a little bit confused. Which way do I go? Just going to wait for her to come off that vertically. I'm going to rest my hands on the saddle so I can really feel it when she gives to that vertical. There's a little bump there. Little dip of her chin. Pick up again. There, a little dip of her chin. Just very slightly breaks at the pole. So this is the beginning of teaching her to be soft in her stop, be soft in the bridle vertically. Good. Wait for her to give to that again. It's also part of teaching her back up. I just wanted to soften. Yeah, that's good. She dropped. She didn't break at the pole as such, but she sort of gave to it and dropped her head down. There. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Pick up again, nice and soft. There. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Big scratch there. Good kid. Well done. All right. Let's go back into a walk. And trot. Good. Really gentle squeeze there. Didn't have to cluck her into it, just a real gentle squeeze. And she picked up that trot for me. That's good. She wants to cut across the middle, that's right. I'll steer her back around to the right again. Steer her back around to the right again. Steer her back to the right again. She's going to learn. Swell that lead, swell that rein, the split rein. And woo. Good. Good. I think we'll quit there. It's a good spot to quit, young kid. Loosen that cinch straight away. She's done a good job. I don't know, she's done a good job.